What's up, gang? Jason here, for the love of tractors, and we're here with the brand new 1970 Dodge Challenger TA. This is the 50th anniversary, being 2020 and all, of the TA. So, as you guys know, I'm a Mopar guy at heart, and I love Dodge Challengers. I love B-body Mopars in particular, and E-bodies as well. So, you know, that kind of gets us to where we're at, I guess. And so here we are with the 70 Challenger TA. So in case you didn't know, the TA sort of stands for, Trans Am, and that's, they were racing back in the day. Sam Posey, Dan Gurney, guys like that raced in the Trans Am series here in the United States, and we ended up with a street version of that Challenger for homologation reasons and all of that. So this would have had the 340 engine in it, so it was a higher revving race motor as opposed to like one of the big blocks, because the 340 engine was lighter, made the front end a little more easier to handle, and plus, like I said, it revved up a little higher. So good for racing, and these made awesome street cars too. But, everybody talks about the Hemi and all of that, but these, in my opinion, the 340 engine is kind of the one to have if you're going to street the car. So here it is, the green light in the package. I'm going to pause the video real quick. We'll get this out of the package and kind of look at the details of this thing. Being out of the package in 1/64 scale, this is obviously, fairly small and away from the camera, so I'm going to hand hold this a lot, so you have to pardon any shaky cam. I'm just going to show you for comparison purposes, what one of these Challengers would look like compared to, a big Ram of these days here. The Challenger is kind of a surprisingly small car now. The older Challengers are. The newer Challengers, I mean, they're still a pretty good-sized car. They're based on the Mercedes E-Class, but this was its own thing back in the day. And you can see just kind of a nice smaller car. Like I said, with the 340, this would be, lightweight, or as lightweight as a muscle car can be. A lot of people thought these cars were super heavy, but they're like 3,300 pounds back in the day, which compared to most cars today, I mean, the new Challenger's up around 3,800 pounds. So these are actually fairly lightweight. This is about what, one of these, around 3,200 pounds, is about what a new Corvette is, roughly, give or take a little bit. So, anyway, so the door doesn't open. I kind of thought maybe it would, because it kind of looks like it has a cut line there, but it doesn't. I don't think, the hood does come up, so we can see our motor in there. Now, that's painted Hemi orange, which I don't think is correct for the 340 motor, but that's okay. Nice little detail. You got your air cleaner in there and all that sort of thing. We got our big TA hood on there. As you can see, that looks great. The headlights look pretty good on this, as does the grille. The grille's in there a little cockeyed, so maybe build quality on this wasn't super top-notch. You can see we do kind of have like a little front lip under here and all of that. Moving over, I think the TA stripe is excellent, though. I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. The wheels look great, too. Just a nice chrome wheel. Sits kind of low, which is cool. I know a lot of guys like muscle cars that kind of have that, I don't say jacked up look, but, sort of muscle car look. I like a nice low muscle car. Big wheels on the back here. Really nice wheel and tire setup as far as this car goes. Gas cap is painted silver accent there, and you can see we've got a nice rear indicator there. Cool looking spoiler on the back. And that sort of classic 70 Challenger rear setup there, real tail lights and all of that. And if we move around here, it's just basically a mirror of the other side. You do get an interior in there; it looks pretty good. It's all black, but you got a steering wheel, you got two seats, all that sort of thing. You do have the rear seats in this this car. Undercarriage is just, of course, what I kind of call typical 1/64 scale undercarriage. Not much going on there. A little bit of detail to show some things, but there's just not much to it. So, anyway, I'm going to put this here, and then we'll take the camera and try to get like a bit of a profile shot here down low, just so you can sort of see the ride height of this thing. So that's cool. I mean, that looks good. That's a nice looking car. You can find these over at fortheloveoftractors.com. Of course, we've got a few of these in stock. And they're around, they're a little more than $7. These 50th anniversary ones are a little bit more than maybe your standard green light, but they're worth it. This is a really cool car. Really, if you're a Mopar guy or Challenger guy, you gotta have it. If you're a muscle car guy, you kind of gotta have one of these too. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Kind of a quick, short review of this car, but hope you enjoyed it. I know it's something a little different than what we normally do here on ForTheLoveOfTractors.com. But have yourselves a great day. Treat each other well. Happy tractor hunting.